I thought I would just go live while I'm waiting in the never-ending line for fucking Wendy's. They can barely get it together as it is, and then all of a sudden they decide, well, fuck it. Even though there's a lot of people here, let's have one person do everything for the drive-thru. One person. And this is what you get. You get me sitting here, bored to tears, and now I'm just pissed off and have to just sit here and talk shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this. I don't understand why if you're in a drive-thru at night, have a couple fuckers working. Last thing I checked, that people were looking for jobs. But no, there's like 80 cars ahead of me. I just want like one thing. I want a one thing line. This is bullshit. I just want it chilly and I want a little frosty. Because I deserve it. Why is this fading out again? This is the weirdest camera thing on this fucking thing. It's always on YouTube Live, too. That's this weirdo shit. I don't know. Yeah, okay, there it goes. You know it's somebody's up there like, hello, what's your order? What? You want cheeseburger? You say cheeseburger? Do you want some lettuce? Do you want a patty? Do you want an actual motherfucking burger? What? Do you want a side of fries? What was that again? I don't know. I can't hear you. Pull forward. I'm interested to see how long this goes. How long have I been doing this already? 1 minute and 42 seconds. Okay. This is going to be really fun. Oh, there's one car moving up to a drive-thru line. Oh, wow. We're moving a little bit. I'm excited. I might make it around the corner before next year. This is great. For the person last time was like, you shouldn't do this while you're driving. Does it look like I'm driving? Look at me. Look at this shit. I'm stuck here. These retards. Oh my god. I just did a video on the Duggar family too. I'm going to put that up probably later tonight. Somebody asked me to do it. And you know, again, I did research on them and like, oh Jesus, there's a lot there. I had a lot to cover. I was harassing my friend Channel Dawnstar in his live feed because it's kind of fun to bother him because everybody else on his live feed was talking about movies and shit. And I was sitting there asking like, when is the last time you ejaculated on somebody? And he was just like, what the fuck? I was like, seriously, I want to know. And he answered. Good for him for answering, man. Shout out to Dawnstar if you're watching this. He's like one of the first subs I've ever had. Great guy. Love him to death. And like, I even told him afterward, I'm like, I'm surprised. What else did I ask him? I said something like, oh, I can't remember what it was. He said, he just talks about like, all his fan base is like a lot of like Blu-ray people who like Blu-rays for whatever reason. It's on the internet now. I don't know why you're doing this, but okay, fine. I'm not going to judge you. Okay, I'm judging a little bit, but I don't care. It's fine. It's a harmless hobby, whatever. And a lot of people who watch like movies and TV shows and all that shit. And I'm just sitting there, my dumbassy questions, and it doesn't phase anybody in the question area on the Channel Dawnstar's channel. I could ask like, so for $100, would you punch an orphan in the face or kick a pony? And the rest of them are like, I like the DVD version of Spider-Man. What do you think of the 3D that's on this one TV? So I'm sitting there like, oh Christ. But then again, I can't knock it because I can name pretty much every soul survivor from every Friday the 13th movie that's ever been shot. Pretty much. I'm pretty good at that. It's useless shit stuck in my head. Oh my god, we're moving a little bit. Oh, this is exciting. I can't wait for this. This is too exciting. Do I have to actually enable chat messages? Yeah, show them if they're there. Okay, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 12 seconds now. I'm not even at the ordering point yet. I'm going to leave it on while I order too, because it's probably going to be something that annoys me. Did you want the combo meal? Did I ask for the fucking combo meal? No. McDonald's is another one that does that to me every day when I have to order something from them. Like, I can ask them, like, it's morning, and I'm like, I want some pancakes. 2 apple pies for $1? They have, like, 2 apple pie Tourette. 2 apple pies for $1? Have I ever asked you for 2 apple pies? I don't want 2 apple pies. If I wanted 2 apple pies, I said I want 2 apple pies. Shut the fuck up. Let me go through. Who wants pancakes and then 2 apple pies for $1? Those aren't fucking apple pies. Those are like recycled orphans. It's like some fucking weird cannibalistic food. I'm convinced. 5 minutes I've been sitting here. I haven't even ordered yet. Oh, God. Why did I stop here? This is my fault. And, like, I can't get out of the line now because it's too fucked up and long. I'm going to be out of gas soon. That's awesome. What else? Everybody's got a new car but me. Maybe I'm imagining shit, but I swear to God, maybe I just noticed it more. Everybody's got a newer car. Like, I see some hood motherfuckers in the newest Lexus or whatever, and I'm sitting there like, what am I doing wrong in life? Should I sell drugs? The motherfucker in front of me got a nice car, and I mean, I can't judge a book by its cover, but yeah, you can. The book looks like it's torn the fuck up. I don't think he's a neurosurgeon. That's all I'm going to say about the fucker in front of me. Okay, I'm moving a little bit. Maybe something's going to happen here. This is exciting fucking YouTube right here. Wait a second. Everybody else is gone except... If there's one bastard holding this whole thing up, I'm going to be pissed. If it's just this fuck... No, it couldn't be because there were a bunch of cars. But holy shit, we're actually moving. Hold on. I got to talk to Shaquanda. Real fast. That should be fun. Huh? Can I get a large chili, no cheese or anything, just plain chili?
Okay.
And a small vanilla frosty.
Is that complete your order?
Yes.
First with the please, thank you.
Thank you very, very much for complete my order. I didn't understand what the fuck he just said. Oh, he's not even Hindu, he's Mexican. When did they start talking like Hindus? Oh, I look like the devil in that fucker. See that shit with that red? That's awesome. Hold on. Let me get this shit together here. This is my $20. Mexico. Sure. Thank you. Okay, she's pushing up something. She's folded her arms across her chest. She's mad. Maybe because she works at Wendy's. She didn't even say fucking... I said thank you. She didn't even say you're welcome. Yeah. Well, guess what? She got a scar on her face, so... Ratchet ass bitch. Okay, let's see if I can actually make it up to the window. This might get exciting. Okay, how long have I been? 8 minutes. Alright, not an eternity, but this was ridiculous. Now I gotta find a place to park and eat this crap. Hi. I like my food now. Yeah, ignoring me. Huh? Yeah. Frosty. Man, I got a lot of crackers. Holy crap, let me get up to the last time. Alright, I'm not mad no more.
I put a sandwich in there.
Huh? I think I just took somebody else's order. That's classic. You got my chili, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, let me just pull over now. A bitch! I was pulling into that spot. Alright. Success. It took me only 10 minutes to get all my food and all my shit I want. I'm so stoked right now. Alright. Jesus Christ. She's all like, oh, I'll put somebody else's shit in your bag. She didn't say shit. I'll put somebody else's order in your bag. This better be my fucking order, too. I'll kill that hooker. Do people really eat this many fucking crackers with their chili? I never like crackers with my chili. This is bullshit. I have a nice plastic utensil, which is apparently childproof. Would you like to dine with me? Why not? Why the fuck not? Fuck it, I'll put you up here. I'll do like that. This is an unboxing. This is me unboxing my chili. I know unboxings are popular on YouTube. Man, she spilled all over the place. God damn it. Why did I think they would be capable of doing anything? I swear to God, I could go to the fucking, what's that, M-Burger right across from this motherfucker. And no one's ever there, so something must be wrong with the food. I've gone there once or twice, but shit. Nasty bitch. Jesus Christ. Well, that was fun. Okay, now I just look sinister, but I like it. Just a little cold. Whatever, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Why do you always do this? It always like can't focus on me or something like that whenever I'm live. I don't know, it's really weird. Whatever. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? I don't remember. I should have said that fucking sandwich was mine. I'd be like, bitch, you gave it to me. It's mine now. It might have been meant for somebody else, but you gave it to me. Finders keepers, ho. Fuck that. I am going to so fart later. It's going to be great. I love farting around people. Especially like at the gym or whatever. Because they look at you all disgusted. I don't give a shit. I pretend I don't even know I farted. Like I have my headset on. But I totally know I farted. It's not like I'm farting on anybody. Fuck it. I like this fucking thing. It makes me look really like... It's like a horror movie poster. I don't know. I'm behind like this weird hedge. Like that thing from Shining. Donald Trump thinks we should work with Russia. How much more do people need to understand this guy is in bed with Russia? Honestly, I don't care what kind of side of the political spectrum you're on. But when he keeps like promoting Russia and everybody around him is in Russia and Russia this, Russia that, and now he's like, we should work with Russia on cybersecurity. No, we shouldn't. No, we fucking shouldn't. That would be like asking the guy who broke, like anybody who ever broke into my house, like, what security system do you think I should get? And by the way, let me give you the password too. I mean, what would deter you? Fuck that. You don't ask a person that. Hey, who's here? Shut yourself up. Because I got a mouthful of fucking delicious 2-week-old beans. This is probably against the health department. And it's so good. They got some spicy chili at Wendy's, I ain't gonna lie. I always start to break a sweat, and I'm not like... I don't think it's like super seasoned or whatever. That reminds me of all these people that do that like Carolina Reaper challenge and shit, and they wonder why they're like going to the hospital. Well, what the fuck did you expect? You're eating the world's hottest pepper. I didn't know I'd puke, and they chug gallons of milk like that's going to do anything because they read it on the internet, because everything on the internet's true. Although I do love those videos when they're like going to ambulances and shit. I do, because you're stupid. Somebody gives you like 50 Carolina Reaper peppers to eat on a dare for $50, don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. And if you do it, I'm gonna watch and I'm gonna laugh. I mean, people throwing this shit and they're going to like the doctor's office for emergency care or something like that because they have too many Carolina Reapers in them or too many whatever of the latest spicy food is. If I was a doctor, I'd say get the fuck out because you're stupid. You don't care for that dumb. You don't care for being dumb yet. So I don't know what you want me to do. I love when they do that shit. I'm going to eat 80 Carolina Reapers and see what happens. Okay, you go ahead, champ. Knock yourself out. He talks from the shadows while he eats his chili. When I was a kid, I had this woman at this place I was at who was so obsessed with people who had their elbows on the table. What's up, Brianna, girl? How you be? Brianna into his house. You gotta see the backstory of this shit. I've been at Wendy's for 30 minutes now. About 20 of those I was in there waiting to get around the drive-thru. I'm sorry about this weird glow, but like I said, I'm behind this weird hedge. Ooh, that was cool. I paid for that. That's a special effect. I was talking about people who eat the Carolina Reaper challenge and do all this like hot pepper shit and end up crying and going to the hospital. No, you're dumb. You deserved it. What a shot. Hispanic chick with a baby. Okay. The kid's cute and all. I better not hit my car. Because I'll kick you in between your legs. Make sure you don't have another. Oh, Lord. She one of them bitches wearing one of those shirts with like mom on it and a picture of her kid, like anybody cares. That's hood right there. That's hood. Hood parents do that shit. Unless it's like a benefit or something. That's when white people do it. If you see a white person wearing a picture of their own kid, like, you know, like it says Adam or whatever the kid's name is, it's because either the kid's dead or they're trying to raise money for, like, you know, because he's dying of some weird white people disease. You know. Man, you can't pay for this kind of entertainment. She cannot pick this kid in the back because she got so much shit in the back of her car and she's trying to wedge the little kid in there. At least she's using a baby seat. I think it's a baby seat. Might be duct tape. I don't know. Are you like, supposed to leave a kid back there? Okay, if she's sitting back there, it's okay. Yeah, I'm watching you, bitch. Sorry. Sorry? Looking at me all sideways because I'm talking to myself. That doesn't mean I'm crazy. I had a woman the other day who was annoyed at me that she had to wedge herself in between my car and another car because she was so fucking fat. There was nothing she could do. And I'm like, well, don't look at me annoyed when I have to pull out of the space and you have to kind of like go like this here because you're so fucking fat. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. See, that's what I'm talking about. These two broke bitches have a better car than I do. Look at that. They got navigation and shit. I've never had navigation. The only navigation I got is in my Google, whatever, navigation. This is some bullshit. I gotta start selling crack. I'm telling you. Or heroin. Whatever makes the most money. Okay, just give me another spoon. That bitch should not give me another spoon. I'll kill her. Goddamn whore. What the fuck? You're supposed to give me 2 spoons, sweetheart. One for the Frosty and one for the chili. But she's retarded. Luckily, I think I have another spoon here. Everybody's on pins and needles. I gotta put my lights on. Alright. Fucking dummies that come here. I'll put you right here. Look. That's a weird angle. Fuck. I can't stand this bitch up. What the fuck was that? Oh, now the lights turn on. I thought that was Jesus. I thought that was like Jesus Christ. Right there trying to talk to me. And he said there shall be light, and there was. And it was good again. Shit, I'm gonna be able to drink this Frosty now. Fucking. God damn it. Why am I left-handed? Google it. You know. You said hello, Brianna. Are you okay? Are you having a moment? I think Brianna hit her head or something tonight. All she's gonna, every 5 seconds, she's gonna, hello? 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 I'm Brianna. Google it. No, there are Norwegians who sometimes use their period blood as a healing face mask for orphans. Google it. It's true. I read it. Just Google it. I'm not drinking. How dare you? Why does everybody with 8 kids want to pull up next to me? There's 80,000 other spots here. They throw meat. True. Teresa should have her own channel. Just the weird random drunken facts she comes out with. I mean, not drunken. She doesn't drink. She gets a cough once in a while. That's it, right? NyQuil? I love you, girl. You know I'm making fun of you. How many kids do people need nowadays, seriously? Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous. Thank God I don't have any kids. I'd fucking kill somebody. I don't want a fucking kid, because if I had a kid, I would kill the little motherfucker. As soon as it said, I'm sorry, I gotta put this down. As soon as it said it wanted something. Same old. Being a bitch. I just cannot imagine kids right now. I'm sorry. Have you ever dated before? Never. I've never dated anybody anywhere. No, I'm still a virgin, actually. It's because I turned my life over to Christ at a very young age. When I was like about 12. Jesus said, don't ever have sex and don't date. And I'm like, okay, Jesus, I understand. I think he was Jesus. He was at a bus stop. He looked kind of homeless, but I mean, he fixed that profile. Yes, I've dated. Yes, it was horrible. Oh, now you make me feel bad. You never dated either. No, I have dated. Worst 2 minutes of my life. I have not dated in a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I don't, oh, shut up. That's another reason, because dating leads to kids, probably. I don't want to hear this shit. I could pull away. That's the good thing about this part. You hear this? Fuck that. I had a baby by my house one time. It was a friend's baby, and it screamed like... I didn't know they could scream that loud, and I was ready to get the pillow and just take care of it. But then she's like, no, it's a kid. Leave it alone. I couldn't do it. But children are a blessing. I'm sure they are. Look at me. My mom is sitting at home right now crying. She's like, where the fuck did I go wrong? Teresa said I'd be a great dad. Teresa, you don't know me. Do you know what an asshole parent I would be? First of all, I don't want to be contacted by their fucking school about shit. Unless it's something serious. Like, you tell me my kid is plotting a school shooting or something weird, I'll beat his ass. That's the end of it, but we're not having meetings because I'm not coming. I'm not going. Fuck that shit. You have to deal with other parents then. Well, your kid threw a rock at my kid. Was your kid a douchebag? Because maybe he fucking deserved it. You know, you have a filthy mouth for a parent. Yep. I would be a horrible parent. In some ways, I would be. See, I'm trying to get it focusing again. This is weird. YouTube Live is fucking strange. It'll come back in focus. Like, there's things I see people do that I would never let my kid do. And I would let my kid do some fucked up shit. But, like, I don't know. When people tell me that they took their 3-year-old, or I see, like, you know, young kids, like babies, in, like, a movie theater seeing Saw Part 3 with me, I'm like, that's kind of, you're a shitty parent. Get a babysitter. Why is this my problem? And the kid's sitting there crying the whole fucking time, you know, because he's not used to seeing fucking people dismembered and all that shit yet. Why does this always do this? Whatever, fuck it. But that's why I hate fucking... I don't think I could be a parent. Because I got shit to do. Like I've always said, if it's between a new TV and a child, new TV. I want the new TV. I don't care about the kid. I know I can't send the fucking TV off to college. The new 4K display TV that's like, oh man, some of those TVs. I'd get lost in a Best Buy. I'm not even lying. I love a Best Buy. Oh my God. Best Buy's my crack. I'm not giving my fucking money to some of those shit that's gonna give me mouth. Because I know me, if it's a kid of mine, I got karma coming to my ass. You imagine what a kid of mine would be like? Fuck you. I'd kill my kid. No, I'm kidding. I'd fall in love with my kid. I'm sure I would love my child from a distance. I'll be like, listen, it's stepmommy's weekend. Go away. Go visit. Can I have you every other week? Like, if I could do shared parenting with, like, I don't know, like a community. Like, if I could get 4 people, be like, you watch my kid this week. You watch my kid the next week. Like, 1 week a month, I could handle my kid. If they started giving me crap again, like, oh, I want some Jordans. I want the newest shit. What did I tell you? Steal it. Find a weaker kid, beat their ass, take it. I don't want to know about it. And then there you go. You got your new fucking cool school gear. So much shit I didn't have. Like, I don't even know where I began with a kid. Like, when do you get a kid a cell phone? I don't know. I wouldn't want my kid to be some dork. But at the same time, I don't want him planning my murder. Googling how to get away with killing my dad. Because, I mean, once you give them a cell phone, they can see everything on the planet. It's not like the old days. Google it! Kids, no. See, now you've cursed me. I don't want to turn one of those parents either. Everybody's all proud of their kid. Listen, in the grand scheme of things, you didn't do anything that special. I'm talking people with their babies too, because after like it's a couple months or a couple years, they start to be like, look, they're all frazzled and shit. I've seen my friends with kids. Pre-kid, they're full of energy. They're happy. They're loving life. After kid, their hair is gray, prematurely. They always look just like depressed and pale and exhausted. And I'm not ready to give freedom up yet. Because let's face it, you got to give a lot of shit up for a kid. If you're a good parent, and I'd rather be a semi-decent parent, although some of my methods would be a little weird. I tell my kid, you got to save up to go to college yourself. You want to go to college, dummy. Start saving up. I don't care if you're 5 and don't understand what I'm saying right now. They are. Have you ever seen your friends after they've had kids and they've never had kids before? They're happy for about 3 months. It's like a new dog. Then they're depressed as shit. I'm like, I got a kid if I won't shut up. Sassack99, you're funny. And you funny too. I like you. We're talking about kids and how much we hate them. Join us. I'm sure I was no joy. I used to shit myself, like yesterday. No, I'm kidding. I used to shit myself, piss myself, be annoying. Bug. Oh, Katy Perry's live. Wasn't that fucking bullshit? You lying bitch. I want to see, like I told you before, I want to see her piss. Like, if you're going to do it live, do everything. It's like Big Brother's. The same problem I have with that fucking show. They don't show everything. I want to see them pumping one out when they're bored. I want to see them, like, farting on each other. Big Brother, they should make it sinister, though. They should, like, just cease all communication with Julie Chen or anybody for, like, a week. Just to have them freaked out what the fuck is going on. They think there's, like, an apocalypse outside or something. Like, then, like, occasionally just shut the power off. Oh, I keeps it real. Shit, you would see my live feed. It would be a nightmare. There's a live feed right now. What the fuck I do? I'm fucking eating a Frosty like a retard on the Sunday night at Wendy's. I'm not having celebrity guests. That'd be funny though. You know what they should do on Big Brother? Like if I was in charge of Big Brother, I would mysteriously disappear one of the house guests in the middle of the night so they all wake up next day like, what happened to Jill? Did anybody, where's Jill? I would leave, like, I would have, like, crew go in while they're all sleeping, put, like, fake blood on her bed. Be like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Jill was just here. Well, maybe she's, you know, at a hotel, you know, doing some concert thing or something she's going to tell us about later. No, Jill is missing. Then what you do is you turn off the AC. Let's make it totally Nazi. Turn off the AC in the Big Brother house for like a fucking week. No communication. There's no challenges. There's nothing to do. They're just sweating and being like, is anybody going to talk to us now? Are we getting food? Anything? That's the next step. Take their food away. Fuck them. Take their fucking food away. Fight for food. That's a good idea. Julie Chen annoys me. Oh, does she annoy me with her dead eyes? Big Brother. Big Brother. Tonight, house guests, you're going to get a special treat. We're going to let some rabid dogs come in the house. Whoever is not dog meat gets to move on to the next challenge where we set you on fire. I'm Julie Chen. Good night. God, at least make it interesting. I'll host Big Brother because I'll talk back to those assholes. I can't stand them. They all decide they're going to be characters before when they get on the show. Like, hey, I'm going to be the villain. I'm the evil guy. You're not evil. I'll show you evil. I'll put tacks all over the toilet seat while you're sleeping. You'll see evil, but you got tacks in your ass. Blood's coming down your leg. You're screaming, who did that? Me. That's evil. Not you scheming with your fucking cool hat. Fuck you. There used to be a bunch of those fuckers on there. I watched that show once or twice. I'm the evil doctor. No, you're a douchebag. You're a douchebag and you're stupid. Why you're stupid is because you've let people know now that a doctor or somebody we respect would act like that and therefore eliminate your own practice. This season is boring. I'm telling you, cut the power. Let's start feeding maggots through the vents. Like for no reason. Just like, they're all walking around and just hordes of maggots were pushing through the vents and like start falling on them and shit. Like, what the fuck's happening? I want to go home. See who can survive this shit. That would make it interesting. In the middle of the night, a naked clown with a chainsaw just runs through the house for no apparent reason, waking them all up. Leave hidden boxes of human feces. Just so they're all sitting there, talking, being douchey with their fucking big abs and shit like that. And the girls got their tits. So that, do you smell shit? Do you smell poop? Did somebody shit themselves? I would fuck Big Brother up. I would turn that house upside down. Play strange sounds like babies crying in the middle of the night. They're all, what the fuck? Okay, that's it. We have no food. There's maggots coming through our vents. A clown ran through here naked the other night with a chainsaw, and Jill is still missing. I want to go home. Let me out of here. Then let me take over the mic, be like, you're not going home. You're not going home ever. Get their mom to like be on it, like one of their relatives. Please help me. They're hurting me. Oh, God. Oh, they're going to cut something off me. Just to fuck them up. I want to see them just rattled. Like they're pulling their own hair out and bashing their heads against the wall, trying to get out. And then at the end be like, it's just a joke. Don't be pussies. What's wrong with you? Oh, you'd watch. Trust me. Leave me in charge of a season of Big Brother. It will not be anything. They talk about every year. We're going to have surprises on Big Brother. It's a season like no other. We're going to add a douchey twist where nothing happens. I'll add a twist. House guests? Family? What do they call that? Like a house guest? House meeting. I'd come on the screen. I'd be like, 2 people that are in this house right now are convicted serial killers. Good night. Just shut it. What the fuck? Don't these people realize what assholes they look like? In dressing up in chicken costumes and like pulling feathers, as many feathers as they can pull out of each other or whatever bullshit they have to do to get like and they have to say the same thing every week. Like, as head of household, I am in charge of nominating 2 people who are going to be shot and killed once they leave this house. I am going to pull the first key. That means I am safe. No, it means you're an asshole. I wouldn't even let them do their little speech. If I was, because I'd be up for nomination every week, let's face it. I would just be sitting there, I'd be like, Jason, I have nominated you for, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what you have to say. No, you're not going to finish. Fuck off. And I would sing every 5 seconds because I get really annoyed if you do that in Big Brother. That fucking idiot comes on. Please stop singing. No. I'm going to cost you money before I leave. I'm going to sing Lady Gaga songs, Michael Jackson. I'm going to sing the whole catalog. You people are going to be broke. Billie Jean's not my lover. Shut the fuck up. That's $2 million. They have to eat slop. We all eat slop. I love that. We have to eat slop this week. That's not real slop. It's probably ground beef or some bullshit. I'll give him slop. I'll give him slop. Like that fucking like water straight out of like a river in India, you know, where they all like shit in the floor or wherever they feel like, and it always makes you sick. That's slop. That, and I'll throw some like udon noodles in there. There's your slop. Now you get slop. That'd be crying if it was my slop. Fuck that shit. One moldy piece of bread for each of you. That's your slop. And yeah, you're gonna eat it. I don't care if you get poisoned. Oh, I don't feel so well. They made us eat a piece of moldy bread and they're playing baby and Jill is still missing. Where is she? Leave body parts all around the Big Brother house. That'd be awesome. You always do it while they're sleeping. They gotta fall asleep sometime. Hell, you could make them sleep. You could pump nitrous or some shit through that fucking vent system. Do it while they're all having a good time. They're drinking. They're all partying. Like all of a sudden they're just passing out all over the place. I mean, they signed their life away. I bet you they don't even read those fucking forms. We could do anything we wanted to them. Big Brother, big boring. What do you think that why do I think Janet Jackson's baby is a demon? Because the prophecy told me so. It's like, listen, it was begotten to a woman who was far too old to have a child. It's just what I picture in my head. I had a dream about it. She was inseminated with a turkey baster in the middle of the woods with a bunch of people wearing like goat masks all around her. I don't know. I'm not certain. So I should take it back a little bit. No, I don't really think her kid's like a demon child. I was fucking around with her. I mean, the woman's got everything going for her life. I'm just jealous. The baby is cute. Well, it's a Jackson. I mean, if it doesn't fuck itself up, it's probably great. If it doesn't decide to like bleach its skin or whatever, it'll be awesome. I don't really think well, I don't know. I'll reserve judgment till the kid gets older. Like if he starts walking around and crows start following him around and, you know, dark clouds start gathering, then we know that, yeah, then I'm going to say, yeah, he's a demon. He's a demon from hell. He needs to be stopped. Everybody got me about Paris Jackson. That was a surprise. They were so pissed. Like, they thought I thoroughly insulted her. I had a 14-year-old emo girl make a video about me. I can't find it anymore because I think she got scared and just fucking got rid of it. I wouldn't go after a kid. You know, I wasn't going to, like, be as mean to her as I am to other people. But they were just all, like, they couldn't believe, they thought I was basically saying she had no talent or something like that. No, I'm just saying she's not black. That's it. No, she's not black. She's not black. Stop it. My definition for black would be that if you walk down the street in the hood, they'd be like, oh, they would recognize you as a black person. Fuck that. No. Fuck that shit. Black. She ain't black. She's blonde as fuck. She looks like Miley Cyrus, kind of. The girl is fucking white. Big deal. You're white, sweetheart. Get over it. You were adopted or something. I'm not saying he didn't love you and that you're not his kid. Yes. Okay, fine. You're his kid. But you're not black. Stop saying stupid shit. And they're like, well, she's a beautiful human being. She might be a really good person. I have no clue. All I'm saying is, why was she on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine? She hadn't sang anything yet. She hadn't done anything yet. Michael Jackson built his own, like, accomplishments. Janet Jackson built her own accomplishments. She's just a Jackson. That's it. Fucking what? Sing a song, bitch. Get in the top 10 and then let's hear it. Because there are people out there who are really grinding and shit. Like, why aren't you defending them? It's not like she's struggling for money or anything like that, so I don't give a fuck. Well, she's a model. She's very beautiful. I'm sure she's stunning. I know he said the girl's a great looking girl. She could be a model if she wanted to. That's great. It's a kind of a career path. You know. She's willing to throw up. Anything she's ever eaten. No. Paris Jackson is an attractive girl who is not black. She's Caucasian. And she needs to stop with the bullshit. Because that would be like me going around saying I'm black. And they would look at everybody. If I did that, if I made that kind of video saying I'm black, and the way I look and talk and everything like that, they'd be like, okay, shut the fuck up, you're not black. They'd be coming down on me, these same people who are like sycophants for Paris Jackson. And again, if you're a sycophant for Paris Jackson, you really need some kind of life, like something to do. I don't know, take up hunting humans or something. I don't know, something interesting. Fucking defending Paris Jackson. It's like the people who defend Tyler Henry. Oh God, I don't know who's worse. I think the Jackson people are actually worse than the Tyler Henry fans. Well, no. The Tyler Henry fans are so delusional. They think he talks to dead people. They really believe that shit. Even though he can never provide a clear name. Or they always, like I always said, spirits speak in English, apparently. There's never one spirit he gets where it's like a dialect he doesn't understand. Like, sorry, I gotta get you over to another medium who can speak Vietnamese because I don't understand a word you're saying right now. Hunting humans, the new Big Brother. Put Julie Chen in Big Brother. That's what they should do. Her ass would never do it. Why the fuck she expect people to do it, bitch? Put her in there. That's what I want to see. That should be the twist. The twist is her and all of the people on production are in Big Brother. That's what it should be. Because they'd be crying the first day. I'm not eating slop. You know she all got that job because she's fucking the guy who does Big Brother, who's like the head of CBS. Fact. She's got kids by him. She's married to him and everything like that. You tell me if Julie Chen was not married to that man and had kids by that man, that she would still be hosting that show. It's been, 17 years that show's been on. Give somebody else a chance. People are selfish. It's like that douche that still holds Survivor. Is it still even on? I think it is. It's like, give another motherfucker a chance. Why do you always have to do it? I've said this before about Wheel of Fortune. Retire those two because they're embarrassing us. Pat Sajak and Vanna White need to go. They are the oldest Wheel of Fortune people. You know, they always show the people from around the world about the Wheel of Fortunes. They look like models. All these, like, from Wheel of Fortune in Brazil. They're all a young, sexy guy, young, sexy girl. Then we got these two fossils who won't let go of the shit. They've already got more money than God. They've been doing it for 30 years. Give somebody else a chance. You're not that special. All one guy does is read cue cards. All the other bitch does is walk across the stage and taps buttons. Oh, Jeff Probst is a douchebag. He couldn't make it in porno. I'm guessing. You could tell he's got the look of like a wannabe porn star. He probably couldn't get it up, is my guess. And then, he found out gay porn doesn't pay as much as he would hoped. So, yeah. Yes, Pat and Vanna need to go. She looks 100. I mean, she's in great shape for her age, and I'm happy for her for that. Pat Sajak has been pulled back more than Madonna at this point. I mean, Pat Sajak's eyes are all the way up on his forehead by now. It's like, Jesus Christ, every country, literally. I mean, Wheel of Fortune London, Wheel of Fortune Bulgaria. Who even knew there was Wheel of Fortune Uruguay and shit? All these Wheel of Fortunes, it's these young people. They rotate them, like every 5-10 years. And it's not like those motherfuckers don't have bank. 30 years, you've collected enough money to move the fuck on. Although, if Ryan Seacrest comes on one more fucking show, I'm just going to vomit. He's another one that needs to go. He annoys the shit out of me. He works really hard. No, he doesn't. No, he shows up places. Guess his makeup did. Hosts, is it Kelly and Ryan now or whatever? He's such a douche. By the way, I never thought he was gay. No, I just think he's asexual. He's one of those people where I can't see him fucking anybody. Like, I just can't even picture it. Man or woman. I'm just like, are you sure? Either way, if a guy comes up, I'm fucking Ryan Seacrest. I'm like, why? A girl came up to me. I'm fucking Ryan Seacrest. Really? I want to hear about it. He's got his own radio show. He's the busiest man ever. You know, it killed him when American Idol got taken off. I thought that was the funniest thing on the planet. Because that was he loved doing that show, getting up there, having his little sassy commentary with that fucking Brit Simon, who I'm also sick of. Sorry, if it's an American talent show, I want American judges. Britain's Got Talent, got British judges. Every other Poland's Got Talent's got Polish judges. Candy Crush. I heard about that. That's what that retired from Saved by the Bell, right? The guy who's still keeping his abs because nothing else is working. Yeah, Candy Crush. That's what I want to see. I want to see some big fat woman hoisted up on a fucking crane, trying to swipe at a Candy Crush thing. Lord Jesus. I want a real show. Like a real game show. Like, get as many fat people as you can and say, okay, at the end of this 8 miles, there is like $100,000. but you have to jog the whole 8 miles. Just get them off the street. Don't give them any warning. But you down. Okay. That's it. No water, no nothing. Because we would all pay to see their fat asses huffing and puffing. See who's going to pass out first and throw up. And whoever's at the end, they would get the fucking money. That would be my game show. 8 fat people jogging. That's what I call it. Fat for food. That's good. That's good. I like that one. Seriously, you get a bunch of heifers and men too, out there. But the big fat ass bag, listen, you cannot stop jogging at all. Jog your fat ass from here all the 8 miles. I did an 8 mile today. And, it fucking took me a while. I used to be a little bit heavier and it was not fun. It almost fucking still kills me. I try to act like I'm fit and everything like that. I'm more fit now, but I see these dumb motherfuckers. They always are a motherfucker there to let you know you're not. I was on a path, it's like 88 degrees out. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing 8 miles. I'm doing pretty fucking good. Here comes Johnny's fucking 6-pack running, 80 miles an hour like he's a fucking Nigerian or something like that. He's got a little wristband on. He's got his cut. It looks like he's got tit implants even or some shit like that. And I'm like, thanks for making me feel shitty about myself. Now I have to kill you. He wonders why I had to follow him into the park and stab him. Well, because you fucking made me feel like shit. I swear to God, I'll see them like, well, I ran, you'll feel good about yourself. Like, well, I ran 9 miles the other day in 100-degree heat. It's like, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. The bros at the gym, they're another one. They're my favorite. I've been trying to get back in the weightlifting, but I don't want to go in the weightlifting area because they're there. And I hear little nuggets of wisdom from them all the time. You want to actually... What are you looking at? I ain't trying to catch... I think this guy... Okay, I think this guy's gay who's next to me. Because he's giving me the gay stare and staring at me. Okay, I'm being paranoid. Okay, maybe not. But if I see a dong come out of his shorts next to me in his little car and he starts going, I'm going to film it. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. This could be a cruising area. I have no idea. I don't fucking know anymore. You never know. I found some strange places like fucking cruising areas. I'm going to be in one day. I'm just be sitting there and be like, why are all these dudes just in their car by themselves like me? Why are they all looking at each other? They're getting in each other's cars. This is weird. Squad cars pull up. I'm going to get rounded up with those fuckers. Be like, I'm not doing anything. I'm talking to this shitty YouTube channel. Another motherfucker's got a nicer car than me. Die. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, she should not be wearing a swimsuit. Okay, listen, let's have a talk. There's a chick over here. I mean, I would show you, but it'd be way too obvious. She is wearing like a little, I don't know what you call it, looks like a little jacket type thing, but she's got full like bikini on with lots of fat sticking out everywhere. If it's a bikini, have a bikini body. I think somebody just saw her. They screamed. You hear that? She's damaging people with her fat ass. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Here's the thing. I did not know until recently, you guys, that people buy subscribers on YouTube. Because there are some YouTube channels I saw, and I would be like, who the fuck is watching this shit? Listen, I don't think I'm so great. I'll be the first to admit it. But they'll have like a decent number, even like 2,000, 3,000. And I'm looking at it, it's like, somebody who sits there and literally just is talking in a horrible camera, and they're not saying anything entertaining whatsoever. It's just, they're doing, doing that shit. They'll have 3,000 subscribers. I'm like, something is bullshit. So I Googled it. It's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. You could fucking buy subscribers, which you could tell I bought 200. No, I'm kidding. I would never buy a subscriber, but I'm like, I'm wondering how many of the bigger channels actually buy subs. Because there are some where it's like a ridiculous number. Especially the reactors, my favorite idiots. I'm thinking about doing a series of ripping reactors where I rip a reactor each time. Yeah, that's why I think some of it's bull. I'm not saying like the Pootie Pies and all that. Legit. I think it's legit. I don't like him. I don't think he's got any talent, but whatever. Fuck me, right? But some of these, like the reactors especially, he's staring. Okay, he's leaving. Good. But some of these reactors especially, all of a sudden one day I noticed one reactor who I was kind of thinking about ripping on had, I think 100, 200 subscribers. About a couple days later, they had like 1,000 or 2,000. I'm like, bullshit. You did not get 2,000 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. And there's no way. And then I found out there's a thing where you can actually like buy subs or some shit like that. And I suspect even a couple of more minor channels are doing it, because I've seen huge upswings in their stats. It's like, for what they're doing, if they were doing something interesting, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But yeah, not really. What? Okay, they got rid of the fat chick. There's actually a car full of hot chicks right here. Oh, they got the same kind of car as me. Isn't that fun? Oh, never mind. Jailbait. They are like 16 years old. No. Jason does not want to know. No, go back to Valley Girl High. Get away from me. Don't look at me. That's another thing. You can never tell how old these girls are. Man, they're wedged in that car. There must be like 6 of them. Sluts. They're all lezzing out in the back seat. I was with some girls one time. My friend picked some girls up at a bowling alley, and I kept telling them, because we were like 22, 23-ish. I kept saying, man, I don't know how old these girls are. We should not have them in this car, because I don't know how old they are. And he's like, oh, I'm sure they're of legal age. And they looked about our age at that time. We started driving, and I finally just turned around, and I'm a buzzkill like that, because I got a weird, like, morality thing up at that point. I turned around, like, how old are you? I just replaced it, how old are you? And I think I caught her so off guard. She's like, I'm 15. I'm like, get out. Pull over. Pull over. We're all going to be drinking and doing, like, weed later. Get her the fuck out of this car right now. And my friend still didn't want to pull over. I said, fuck, that's statutory shit. Get this bitch. If you want to fuck her, that's fine. But let me out at the nearest bus stop, because I ain't going to be there. We did let them out. But I was like, don't fuck around with a 15-year-old when you're 23. What the fuck's wrong with you? Girls are looking older. No shit. Although I have to say, when I was in 8th grade, I had a class, even my brother noticed it, like, for some reason, my class, when you looked at our picture, like I was going to say senior picture, our 8th grade class picture, they all looked like seniors in high school already. And the boys did too. We all kind of looked, it was very, I don't know how to describe it. These girls looked like they were out of that 80s TV show Dynasty. They were very big-haired and whatever, but they were all dating high school dudes. We couldn't date any of them, because they were dating dudes that were 18. I remember one girl had to lie and meet her boyfriend from the actual high school she said she was going to. She's 14 years old. She didn't look 14 years old. She looked about 18, 19. I mean, they were going to like Metallica concerts and shit by themselves at like 12 years old, like overnight and shit. I remember they all showed up to school after a Metallica concert one day. They were pale as fuck. Like, it looked scary. They all came wandering in wearing the same Metallica getup that they had on the night before, because I think they just came straight back to school. And then I realized, somebody told me, one of them had told me, they'd taken no-dose all night. And back in the day, no-dose was like some caffeine thing to keep you up or whatever. And they all took way too much of this shit. And they were a cross between zombies and like just jittery heroin bitches. And I remember somebody went up to one of those girls and said, hey, how are you? And tapped her on the shoulder. This bitch went like this. Like, she started to grunt. Her face turned so red. And I don't know what. I thought somebody hit her, like in the head with a hammer or some shit like that. And she just like, and she had to leave. And I was confused. Like, what the fuck happened? She had an adverse reaction to the no-dose. That was my fun school. It was a Christian school, by the way. Did I mention that? Yes. Jay went to a Christian school. I learned so much about Jesus. They wouldn't let me get confirmed, by the way. Because when you ask questions, they're like, yeah, no, we don't want to answer those because those make too much sense. So they're like, you can't get confirmed. But you, guess what? You get to study for it still. I'm like, I'm not studying for shit if I'm not getting confirmed. I asked, wasn't it possible that the Virgin Mary was not really a virgin? Hear me out. That this was a time in history, even it still goes on in the Middle East today, if a woman steps out on her husband, she gets stoned to death. If she looks at a guy fucked up, she gets stoned to death and all this. I thought it's genius. What if this married chick was messing around the side with some, somebody else other than Joseph. And he catches her like, listen, you're pregnant. It's not me. I know it's not me because I timed this shit. What's going on? And she goes, fuck. And she knows what could come her way. She goes, it's the Lord's son. That's it. It's the Lord's kid. That's what's going on. Yep. Lord's kid. He's like, oh shit. We got the Lord's kid coming. Okay. I can't say shit about it now. And she's like, that's basically what I said, like in 8th grade. Not that well, but I said like maybe she wasn't a virgin. And I thought the priest was going to just like throw holy water on me right there. I really thought he did. And he got mad and they kicked me out of confirmation class. They're like, you can't be in here like with your logical questions and shit, because that's just derails our teachings. Well, I mean, fuck. How was I supposed to know? I mean, I have to say, the place has changed now because my mom still goes to church, and it was a church and school type thing. And the new breed of people that run the place now, they're really cool. And they're accepting of gay people and all this shit I never would have thought like possible back in my day when I was at that school. Because they were a bunch of little like Hitler youth motherfuckers over there. Talk about cliquey. Holy shit. And the guys were worse than the girls were. Oh, they were horrible. They were like the girls. The girls were like the dudes. The girls didn't give a fuck about Gucci or anything like that. They all wore like Metallica tees, Guns and Effin' Roses. Remember those shirts? And the guys would do this shit to me like, the popular guys would do this shit to me like, do you even have a pair of Jordans? No, because I'm not a big girl and I'm not a big homo looking at another guy's shoe. So fuck off. Do you even own any Nike apparel? I'm like, why? If I say no, are you all gonna like not sit at me with lunch? What the fuck are you talking about? They did that shit legitimately. I remember one time I had like a t-shirt on. I was just wearing a t-shirt to school. And this one dude, okay, I couldn't fucking stand. He's like, do you own any Nike stuff like all, or you can't afford it? I'm like, yes, I can't afford it at JCPenney where you got it from, motherfucker. Don't pretend that's like a $8,000 thing you're wearing. Fuck you. Luckily, it's his filthy mouth that kept me popular-ish. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like, they liked having me around. Let's put it that way. Because I would say dumbassy shit like I'm saying right now. They're like, wait, no, let Jason say it. We don't want to get in trouble. Go up and call that girl a raging cunt. Be like, okay. Yes, they cared about clothes back then. I couldn't believe it. They were like the biggest cunts. The guys. We're talking about 13, 14-year-old boys. And I was like, no wonder I hung out with the girls. They were more manly than the guys were. I mean, except when it came to sports. When it came to sports, they loved their sports. They loved to go play their baseball and bullshit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, wonderful. Because they got cunty about that shit too. And it's like, if you fucked up one time in a game of anything, like they had a shit fit. Like they had a fucking, like a girl coronary. Like, you're ruining the game. It's like, fuck off. It's a game. Will you fucking relax? Which one, have you all gotten your periods at the same time? You fucking bros, you shut up. I loved the girls though. The girls were cool. I admired them. I mean, like 12 years old, 13, going out to see Metallica concerts on a school night with no parental supervision. It was fucking funny. They're the one who told me about queefs. I remember they had asked another girl if she queefed. And they were giggling about it because this girl just wanted to fit in with them. So she's like, yeah, I queef all the time. It's fun. Woo, queefing. And I'm like, what's queef? They're like, oh, it's a pussy fart. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a pussy fart. It's like, it's hoo-ha, pussy. They talk just like that, too. It's a pussy fart. Does she lay a pussy fart? Jennifer said she lays a pussy fart. I remember... See, I shouldn't even say all this shit. I remember we went to this in a fucking road trip, school trip to Lakefront over here. And fun for us, school trip to Lakefront in Chicago. Fucking yay! It was kind of like autumn though, and the Christian kids decided the kids they didn't like they were going to throw in the lake. And they literally were hunting and running while the teachers are just talking, like chasing down the kids they didn't like and heave-holing them into the fucking cold lake water. And then those kids got yelled at for going into the lake. Well, yeah, because they were thrown into the lake. I didn't do it. I participated by laughing. But I remember this fucking fat kid running his ass off because he knew this shit was headed his way. In the lake. They got them. They would drag them over the lake and heave home into the lake. They were violent when I think about it. We had a trip once to a youth center or whatever. They had an indoor pool. It was winter. and we're there, and one of the kids couldn't swim very well. So I remember this girl told this other girl, she's like, hey, go get in the water, take, one of those paddle boards you use, like to fucking swim back in the 80s or whatever, and hit him on the head. I'm like, why? You're gonna murder him. And so this bitch was hitting this poor boy in the head, but apparently, they weren't watching us. She's just, boom, swimming over to him, boom, boom. My best friend at that time, well, in 3rd grade, there was a kid we didn't like, and he put all this kid's asthma medication into his milk. Yeah, who would have thought that could be like murder? But when you're a kid, you think shit is funny that you don't really get the concept of. And yes, I know how sociopathic this sounds now that I'm saying it out loud. But we couldn't stand this kid. He was one of those kids who's always like, who would tell if we had homework and the teacher had forgotten or something like that. One of those assholes. But we have homework. We have like 80,000 things we're supposed to do. And you're just like, why? Why would you do that unless you want to get your ass kicked? Why? So, well, thank you. But so we saw him in the cafeteria, and he would do annoying shit like he would come sit with me and my buddy, knowing we hate him. We hate you. We would tell you, we fucking hate you. Get away from us. I'm not moving because I don't have to move. And if you try to make me move, I'm going to tell on you. He was one of those fuckers just like, why are you living? Like, oh, your parents should have killed you. So we're sitting there, and I remember my one friend, he was a little like white trashy, but I love the guy. I saw him recently on Facebook. And he's like, go away. And he's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go get some more food. Of course, he's going to get more food. He's 1,000 pounds. So he wilded this fat ass over to get more food. And I saw he had his asthma medication. And he used to love to, I didn't know what was real with him and what was fake. Because he used to love to, I don't want to say pretend. I'm sure he had asthma, but he'd always do this number like, oh my God, it's coming again. I have asthma. Oh, I don't feel so good because of my asthma. It's like, oh, we get it. You have asthma. Then shut the fuck up. You're taking up oxygen right now. So he started doing that again at lunch. And then he went to go get food. And my friend's like, fuck it. And took his medicine and dumped all of the pills in his milk and shook the milk up. And so, I'm not thinking of anything bad at that time. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I didn't know how bad. And so the lunch lady saw my friend do this. And she came over and she yelled at me too. Yeah, I participated. Okay, I did. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, I'm not going to say it because other people, okay, shit, I'm going to incriminate myself all over the place. See, that's why I should not talk. He was really fucking with me one time, all right? This little annoying kid who wouldn't go away. Again, he decided to sit with us. I'm like, go the fuck away. There's 80 other tables. We don't like you. Nobody likes you. Nobody ever will like you. I hate you. I'm sorry, but you bring it on yourself. Say, I'm not going anywhere. You have to sit with me. You have to be my friend. If you're not my friend, I'm like, oh, his voice alone would just fucking make me want to kill myself. So he left to go get something, and his chili was there. So yeah, I may have put snot in his chili. I'm not saying if I did or somebody else did. Somebody may have, dug for a couple boogers and then really heave-hoed one in and just kind of mixed up. This would have been about 2nd or 3rd grade. But in that person's defense, whoever did that horrible thing, he ate it and he didn't seem to mind it. Didn't even know it was there. Didn't do anything bad to him. Made that person feel better. It was all good. The one thing we did, see, I should shut the fuck up. Okay, the one thing we did, and I didn't actually do it, but it was my idea too, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you ever see like a cartoon back in the day where somebody puts a tack or like a thorn or something like that, like a Tom and Jerry, on a chair, and they sit down like, whoa, and they're like, ow, it gave him a little zing or something like that. We thought that's what would happen with this kid. We didn't think it through. He had told on us about a number of other things. I think that day I had been in the office because of him. Somebody else had been in the office because of him, and we had it. So I was like, listen, how are we going to get him? And we all came up with the idea, it was 3 of us at that time, to put a tack on his chair. And we kind of thought in our cartoon, this was like 1st or 2nd grade, we kind of thought he would just get an ouchie, you know what I mean? And be like, woo, that hurt. And it would be like, we'd all be laughing. Well, what we didn't expect was when we put the tack there that he would kneel onto the tack, because he had a habit of kneeling onto the chair to look into his desk. It was kind of desk that opened up like this. So it was like slow motion for us. We saw him moving. I'm like, why is he not sitting down? We're like, oh. And then he kneeled, and we saw the fucking tack go all the way into his knee. And I didn't even laugh. I'm not going to be, I was just, the horrified look on my face and the other two dudes, we just sat there and just like, do not say anything. Shut the fuck up. Do not say it. It was like, we just like killed somebody. We're like, don't tell, don't give it away. Don't give it away. He started hopping. It's fully all the way in his knee. He started hopping, a little trail of blood running down his legs to the teacher. This is how bad he was. She wouldn't listen to him for about 2 minutes. She didn't even look at his leg. She's like, go sit down. I'm going to say his name was Carl. She's like, Carl, go sit down. Carl, go sit down. Not now. Not now. He's like, Mrs. Hooper, Mrs. Hooper. He's hopping on one leg, bleeding and shit like that. And finally one girl is like, it's bleeding. And she's like, what the fuck? And I don't even know how they got it out. If they like used pliers or something. I don't even know what. He must have had to go to the hospital or something. Oh, it's the 80s. They probably just like threw that that dust on it after you throw up. They probably threw that in his knee. But I remember, and they knew it was one of us. Poor Carl, my ass. But they knew it was one of us, but they couldn't prove who, because it was all of us. You know, I know who actually put the tack there. It was my other friend who did it. But yes, I knew it was going to happen. But I thought, I really did at that time, when you're that young, you think it's going to be like, oh, wow, you know, like a zinger or something like that. I didn't think it was, when I think back now, it could have all gone all the way in his fat ass. But see, even then I would have said, like, he's got so much flesh there, he wouldn't have felt that shit for a couple weeks. But yeah, he blackmailed me into being his friend once. No bullshit. When I was in 8th grade, I was getting ready to kick out of that school. If I had one more fuck up, one more, they were going to throw me the fuck out. It was right before graduation. And he picked a fight with me and like a dumb shit. I fell for it. I deserved everything I got. And I punched him in the face. And then I remember as soon as I punched him in the face, he had this look of satisfaction. I'm like, oh, I fucked up. He starts marching really slow towards where I know the principal's office is. And I had to beg him. I had to be like, please. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Please don't. Will you come to my house and go to a movie with me? He literally legit said that. I'm like, what? What are you, fag or something like that? He's like, no, we're going to be friends and you can't say anything mean about me or nothing horrible for me and you have to tell people nice things about me for the next 2 weeks. He blackmailed. I had to be his fucking friend. I had to go to his fucking disgusting house. I couldn't believe it. I was like, why? You know I hate you. Yes, he did. He blackmailed me into that bullshit. I couldn't fucking believe it. Because I had like, if I did one more thing, literally, if he would have gone up and told his, well, he could have lied anyway. He could have gone up and said, yeah, Jason just fucking kicked me in the ass 5 times, and I could have been not even near the building. They'd be like, good, we can finally get him out of here. Even before graduation, let's go. But yeah, it was bad. And I remember I submitted this deal with the devil. I went over his house. I was just like, I want to go home. And he's like, so let's go see a movie at the local movie theater. It was like $5 for second run movies or whatever. And I'm like, so we go over there. And I remember one movie was out like a Texas Chainsaw or something. I'm like, let's go see that shit. Because, you know, they didn't care in those days. And he goes, I can't see that movie. It's rated R. I said, this is why nobody likes you. This right here is why nobody likes you. Nobody gives a fuck. He's like, I might tell on myself. And that's when I started contemplating killing him. That's when I'm like, this has got to end. Like, that's it. Is anybody around? Can I get away with just hitting him in the head with something and leave him in the alley? I'll say it was that black guy. Officer, it was that black guy over there. That right there, that one, yeah. Yeah, he just said, hey, down with the crackers. He killed this poor white boy. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. It's a horrible thing. I was his best friend. He might tell on himself. I couldn't believe he said that shit. I might tell on myself. And this is why nobody likes you. This is why nobody likes you. I knew why people didn't like me. Trust me, there were people that didn't like my ass either. There were people who like rolled their eyes as soon as I was coming in anywhere. To this day, still. You know. But it's cool. Like, I mean, you always have people that like you and don't like you. But I kind of knew my reasons. I really don't think he knew why people didn't like him. I really don't. I don't know how self-aware he was. But cut to him married and kids and having a great life now, although I'm convinced he's gay. He used to sing his heart out in choir, and he talked like that, you know, like that, like this right here. It's like everything was just fun. And so he used to go around. I remember he'd do this thing. Raffles have ridges. Raffles have ridges. From that old commercial. I'm like, why are you even saying that? You're weird. Get away from me. Yes, I have his girlfriend. Her name's Sally. She's 200 pounds, but I love her. She's a great person. He had this lisp, like a Richard. He made Richard Simmons look straight. That's why people think, well, you shouldn't say stuff like that because you don't know for sure that he's gay. Yeah, I do. that wife of his, she got a surprise coming to her. Because even in his latest, he put a photo up on Facebook. I'm like, you look happy. I'll give you that. You look like things are going your way, and I'm glad for him. But yeah, he really annoyed the fuck out of me. I tried to follow that black man and be his friend for like a day. It was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Low key, my ass. He was flaming. No, this kid was flaming. I mean, he did like crocheted and shit. He did weird shit. Like he was, the wrist never stayed up. Like he would walk around like this here, and I'm just like, am I the only one? And everybody else said it. Everybody else said it. It's like, this motherfucker gay. You are gay. Before we knew what gay was, we're like, he's different. he's gay. I think he likes other boys. What do you think? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, we know where we stand. Cool. Awesome. Oh my God, that kid got on my nerves. But he did have, I mean, he's one of those who I would almost feel bad about people picking on him, but it's like he invited the attention. Like he liked negative attention, like really good attention or bad attention. He liked attention either way. I didn't get it, but whatever. It drove me crazy. Okay, my phone is dying out, so I'm piecing out now. You guys have a good night. I guess I dropped enough tea on myself for a fucking day. I'll put up my video later about the Duggar family after I like pretend to edit it or, get finished stalking this jogger. Later, guys.